Oh man. Oh man. I feel good. I feel good. I feel real good. What's up, Giant fans? What's up, YouTube? It is NYG Prince, and today, first video on the channel. Joe Judge goes out there on the press conference and literally just wows everybody. Wows almost everybody. If you saw it, he just killed it. He just killed the whole scene. He answered every single question as if like he had no, like he was not playing no games. He was not playing any games. He was being straightforward, straight serious. Let me look up some. He was being straightforward with the press. He was not taking nothing from the media, no matter what questions they were trying to ask him. He was telling them straightforward that this is what we're going to try to do. We're trying to do this, we're going to try to do that, and we're going to make sure everybody is set up right and straight, just like they were doing it with the New England Patriots. You never saw one of their players come out there and say he did not know what the playbook was. You never seen people slacking on defense. You never seen people not knowing where to be at in coverages. You never saw it. You never saw people getting beat over the top because they're not looking out for the ball. You never saw it over there in New England. And I think this is something that really wowed the New York Giants when they interviewed Joe Judge. Him and just, he's a thoroughbred because he's been with the New England Patriots, a dynasty from the last decade. And he's really bringing that winning culture over here to the Giants. That's what I think he's going to bring more than anything, a winning culture. Because that's what he's been surrounded by throughout his whole career in coaching staffs. When he was in college, he played for one of the best college football teams in the nation with Alabama, with Nick Saban in Tuscaloosa. You got when he went to the NFL, he was a special teams and wide receiver coach for the New England Patriots. Everywhere he goes, he's going to have a chance to compete and win. It's crazy. That's one thing that you can't say about a Matt Rule, or you can say about a Ron Rivera. You can say something about some of these guys, but have they ever been in the Super Bowl and actually won it? Had they ever been around whether you had what plays you had to execute to win the game? You can say Ron Rivera, but did he win that Super Bowl? He got killed in that Super Bowl knowing that the no-fly zone was over there with Denver. You got Matt Rule. Okay, he just got beat in a bowl game. You know, not really going to say it all on him. You know, that Georgia team was a top 4 college football rankings team, you know, but still, he just, something that he had over a lot of coaching candidates that the Giants were looking out for. You had Mike McCarthy, but he was on each level. Mike McCarthy, I didn't see him winning on the college football level, but Joe Judge, he has won on both levels, you know, and he told him straight up, some quotes he said, they asked him, what is this team going to be, a running team, a passing team? He said, he doesn't know. He said, it depends on who they're going to be facing. If you're facing a team that has a great run defense, well then that certain day, we're going to be a passing team. And I really liked, like everything he said was just on point and straightforward, and I loved it, you know. He was basically saying, you know, if you're sick or anything like that, if you're coming into the facility, all of that stuff is shut down from the get-go. You know, how he's going to make sure that Daniel Jones fumble issues decrease. You know, he's going to be working on that. Turning over the ball. We were 3rd in the NFL with takeaways with 33 last year. You know, you got bad passes, bad passing, fumbles. It's just certain stuff that you're not going to do to win. And you can't win football games giving the other team the ball. You're not going to win like that. And that's a lot of times where we lost. You know, turning over the ball. The Jets game was definitely one. You know, he fumbled. It's just so many things. And then he's also, this Giants team has a great special teams. You know, they're keeping our special teams coach, Thomas McGahee, I think, something like that. They're keeping him. and he was a special teams coach too. So our special teams might be one of the best in the league this year. You know, if anything, our special team might be the best in the league this year when you got Thomas and Joe going out there teaching our special teams even more what to do. You know, Aldridge Rosas might be a little questionable because he's being pretty inconsistent. But with this, you never know. He might change his whole career. He might be a Pro Bowl kicker again. Riley Dixon was a good punter. Cody Core was somebody who I was expecting to be somebody as more of a wide receiver, but they're using him just like Cody Lattimore. They're using him in the special teams because if you're not going to, basically, like last year, if you're not going to be effective in the passing game as a wide receiver, let's get you out there on the let's get you out there on kick returns, like how they were with Corey Coleman. And Corey Coleman was doing pretty good in punts and kick returns. In 2018, Joe Judge, he just goes out there against the press and he shows them what he's about. You know, being a New York team, being a New Jersey team, you know, he's going to show out a product, you know, 100% effort, hard-nosed, hard-hitting, old-school, fundamental football. You know, winning the game by making the right plays, making the right reads, stuff like that. You know, not just being out there. And then another thing, he said he's going to use his players to the best of their strengths. Something that was so freaking overlooked last year with Pat Shurmur. Knowing that, not even probably Pat Shurmur, James Bettcher, knowing that DeAndre Baker is a man-to-man corner, he's someone who wants to beat you on the line, you know, physical type of cornerback. We have him in zone, backed away from the receiver, and he got killed almost every time that they did that. You played him more in man. Near the end of the year, he started to do better. And he showed. Dexter Lawrence is the rookie standout from last year, one of the best rookies. Darius Slayton, Daniel Jones should be an Offensive Rookie of the Year candidate. Joe Judge fits this team. He fits this team. He's going to go out there and he's going to put the best people out there. Doesn't matter. If Saquon Barkley isn't doing good the first 2 games, it's a chance that he might not even start a game. It's something like that. I don't think it's something like that, but it might be something like that, you know. And he said he's looking at people in the draft from round 1, round 7, and Dave Gettleman has shown he can be an excellent drafter. Might not be the best in free agency, but maybe Joe Judge, he's a team. They said he's a type of team builder, leadership, discipline. Ron Rivera was about discipline. Joe Judge is discipline. Building a team through the draft, something that the Giants set themselves back in 2016 with Jerry Reese. You were bombing picks. You were bombing picks like Prince Amukamara. You were bombing picks like Justin Pugh, Eric Flowers, and you went out there and you spent cap space on 3 freaking players. And now look, all of them are on different teams. Now you don't have a job. Jerry Reese has not picked up a job yet, I don't think. And that's what they said they're going to do. Dave Gettleman's going to build this team through the draft, make certain free agent smart free agent signings, and that's something that this Giants team is going to need to be better. You're not going to win making trades, getting free agents, just spending all your money on free agents, spending all your money on free agents. It's not going to work like that. Build it through the draft. He said round 1 through round 7. It's not no round he's not going to be looking at. Even though the Giants, I don't think they have a 3rd round pick. Still looking, because you never know. You know, but yeah, Joe Judge goes out there and presses. If you're a Giants fan, you should be excited. You should be impressed. I am definitely impressed with what he went out there and said today at the press. You know, look at the interviews, look at the press conference, and just hear the confidence and the demanding in his voice. Go out there, man. Just look it up. Joe Judge really makes a great first impression for all Giants fans. And yeah, first video is about Joe Judge. I'm going to be posting a lot. If it's breaking news about Giants, if it's something that comes out about Giants, I'm going to be on top of it to the best of my ability. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, comment down below what you think about Joe Judge. You know, stuff like that, you know. You can like the video if you want to. You can subscribe if you want to. It's been your boy, NYG Prince. I'm out. Peace. Giants, baby!